Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, I am going to be ranking all of the new Gauntlet Spotlight Sims all the way from 31 to 1. Because we got 31 cards. That includes the Tacko Fall, obviously, who is the reward. And we got 30 just base cards for every single challenge, the Gauntlet challenge that you are going to have to get done today. So in this video today, I am going to be ranking them all the way from the worst card that you could possibly grind for to the best one. And trust me, at the top, there are some very, very good cards. Before we dive any further, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button as we're on the road to 70,000 subscribers. So we're going to start off this list at number 31. And at number 31 as well is just, honestly guys, I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. At the bottom of this list, we do have a lot of point guards, starting off with Chauncey Billups, 6'3", 6'6" wingspan with hotspots rare, 52 Alabama's 9 on gold. Now stat wise, badge wise, Chauncey is going to be okay. There's not necessarily anything wrong with the card in those two things, but he does have the Chauncey Billups release, and if you use the pink diamond, you know what that release is going to entail. It's not going to be a very good release. I will say, I don't really mind the pink diamond Chauncey that much, but that was for his specific time because he could play defense, and that was also in October. We're now nearing July, so in my opinion, Chauncey Billups is just not necessarily unusable, but he's just probably, in my opinion, at number 31, the worst Spotlight Sim card. At number 31, step higher, we do get Jason Kidd. Similar card to Chauncey Billups. Stat-wise, badge-wise, they're all going to be okay. Yes, he doesn't have showtime, but, it's going to be the same thing. Defensively, he's going to be able to hold it down. Studies-wise, SIGs-wise, the Jason Kidd base on very quick. If you know, you know. Both Jason Kidd and Chauncey Billups are not cards that I would recommend for you guys in your squad. And honestly, they would be some of the cards that I would grind for at the very end of your grind. It's just that simple. Not to say they're bad, they're just not some of the best cards in the game. Walt Frazier comes in here at number 29, 6'4", 6'7" wingspan, and again, similar card to a Jason Kidd, although I do like Walt Frazier's ability to dunk the ball a little bit more. I like the gold showtime. His release is a little bit better, so I think the difference between Walt Frazier is a pretty decent gap between, Jason Kidd and Walt Frazier. I think Walt Frazier you could actually use and have some success with, whereas Jason Kidd I don't think is even usable in this game. But if you want to use Walt Frazier, there's not a lot wrong with the card. He's just kind of short, and I don't necessarily love his release. Next up, we do have Rajon Rondo. Now, the reason he's high is because, first of all, I like the wingspan, and second of all, I like his release. 51 Hall of Famers, 8 on gold. Obviously, stat-wise, Rondo is going to give you basically everything you can want and ask for. 10-2 incredible. Now, jump shot 32. That's actually a pretty good release. So, the reason I'm have Rondo on this is because people actually do run Rondo and have some success with it. Now, will I ever run Rajon Rondo, and me being specifically honest with you guys, that is not going to happen. But to say that Rondo is unusable or whatever the case may be, I just can't do it. He's not that bad within NBA 2K21. Coming in at number 27 here, we do get the Dark Matter Shawn Marion, 6'7", 6'10" wingspan, hotspots for 50 Hall of Famers, 19 on gold. Incredible stat wise, like you couldn't ask for more. But if you grinded for this Shawn Marion, the pink diamond, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. The pink diamond Shawn Marion has that jump shot 39 release. The Dark Matter has that same jump shot 39 release, which is just terrible. Like, I can't hype up a card that I simply can't shoot with, or that's release is this bad. If you're a big Shawn Marion fan, you can grind for the card. He's not unusable, but just know what to expect if you do use the card. 26 here, we do get the Dark Matter Nate Thurmond, 6'11", 7'2" wingspan. Now, there's one problem with Nate Thurmond. Speed, lateral quickness, incredible. Rebounding, incredible. And you look at the defensive badge, you're thinking he might be the best top center in the game. And then you look at his 3-ball, which is only a 75. Now, I get it. You give him a shoe, you give him a coach. You can get that up a little bit, especially because he has a decent enough release. But I don't understand why they gave Nate Thurmond such a bad 3-ball. Look, it's the end of June. If they juiced up Nate Thurmond's 3-ball, the dude would be a top center power forward within the game. Mark Eaton coming in at number 25. Now, this was probably one of the tougher guys to rank. 7'4", 7'7" wingspan, hotspots from both corners. But what it came down to for me is he still has only got the 75 3-ball. I think Mark Eaton's going to be a lot better on next gen than current gen, just because of the speed with ball thing for tall players. Now again, 85 speed, 87 lateral quickness for his height isn't the worst, but then you look at the ball handle being a 28. Now the reason he's so high is just specifically because of the fact that he is this tall. Like, that's really it. Jump shot 25. I don't know exactly what that's working with, but if he wasn't 7'4", he wouldn't be this high. I feel like because he's so tall, you have to put him decently high, and that's why he is there at number 25. Coming in at number 24, we do get Pau Gasol. Now, this Pau Gasol was actually decent for his time, but that was in late February. The new Pau Gasol, guys, this is the end of June. 7 feet tall, 7'4" wingspan with hot spots for 49 Hall of Famers, 12 on gold, 93 ball, 85 driving dunk, 87 speed ball, 83 ball handle, 89 speed acceleration, 88 lateral quickness. Mid stats for the time we're in, no showtime. Shooting wise, incredible. Playmaking and defensively is going to be solid as well. Tendency wise, fine. Pau Gasol based on very quick. Literally the same release as his last card. Shift dribble stop, Pro 2 size escape, Pro 3 move by the back. I mean, Pau Gasol is fine. If you want to use the card, you can. He's just not a card I personally will be using. Marc Gasol up next. 7'1", 7'4" wingspan with hot spots from everywhere. 49 Hall of Famers, 11 of those badges being on gold. And it comes in here at number 23 because I think he's one step ahead of Pau Gasol. That's just what it comes down to. Literally just a little bit better than Pau. I don't think neither card is that incredible, but said shot 18 on very quick. It's not the worst release, not the best release in the game. Shift dribble style, Pro 2 size of escape, Pro 2 tween as well as the Pro 1 by the back. Marc Gasol is fine. I know a lot of people are probably going to be running this card more than Pau Gasol, and that's absolutely fine. If that fits your playstyle, do what you need to do. Coming in at number 22, we do see Alex Caruso. 6'5", 6'6", wingspan with hot spots forever. 46 Hall of Famers, 10 on gold. 94 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 96 speed ball, 94 ball handle, 96 speed acceleration, 97 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame showtime, no steady. Shooting wise is incredible. This is going to be the best Alex Caruso card we see. So if you're a big Caruso fan, go ahead and do your thing. I know the dude got locked up the other day, I'm pretty sure. But let me tell you, Caruso is going to be just fine. He's probably the first usable point guard that we have seen on this list that I would not be super uncomfortable running with. Next up, we do see Danny Manning here at number 21. Now, Danny Manning's kind of one of the biggest letdowns that we got today, just because of how good the pink diamond Danny Manning was last year. The dude was absolutely elite. 6'10", 7'4" wingspan with hot spots from 45 places around the arc. 53 out of favorites, 11 on gold. 92 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 91 speed ball, 88 ball, 93 speed acceleration, 92 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame showtime. Shooting wise, Hall of Fame range extender. Playmaking wise, very solid as well as defensively. Comes down to his base, which is the D'Angelo Russell base on very quick. I can't hype that base up. I'm sorry if you guys want me to hype that up. Go somewhere else because I cannot hype that release up. If you're on current gen, it's usable, but it's not a release I'd necessarily fall in love with or suggest to put on your My Player or anything like that. At number 20, cracking our top 20, we do see Richard Hamilton, 6'6", 6'9", wingspan with hot spots forever. 47 out of favorites, 7 on gold, 98 3 ball, 85 driving dunk, 92 speed ball, 92 ball handle, 94 speed acceleration, 96 lateral quickness. No showtime. Shooting wise is just fine. Defensively, he's fine. I mean, all around the card's going to be fine. He's a usable card. Jump shot 40 is a release I'm not in love with. Pro 2 size of escape, Pro 3 move by the back. His cards are just fine all the way around. I can't necessarily hype Richard Hamilton up to a higher extent. But to say this card's bad would be wrong. He's a usable card within the game. And if you want to go crazy with Rip Hamilton, go ahead and do what you got to do. But one step ahead of Richard Hamilton, we do see Reggie Lewis, 6'7", 6'8", wingspan, hotspots for everywhere outside of that left corner. 40 Hall of Famers, 5 on gold, and just similar stat badge-wise to Richard Hamilton. I mean, yes, there are going to be some slight differences. But the big thing for Reggie is he does have the Hall of Fame showtime. Tendency-wise, solid. Sig-wise, jump shot 4 on very quick. Jump shot 4 is just a weird release in general. It's hard to describe. Some releases with jump shot 4 are fine. Others I don't really like. Quick dribble style, Pro 2 size of escape, Pro 3 move by the back. There's a lot to like with Reggie Lewis. I just don't know about the jump shot 4. That's our top 19 right there. Coming in at number 18 here, we do see Peja Stojakovic, a little taller, 6'9", 6'11", wingspan, with hot spots from everywhere. If you get Peja, you know exactly what he's going to do for you. He's going to shoot the ball. That's about it, because his driving dunk's not great. Defensively, he's mediocre, but he's going to be able to shoot the rock. And trust me when I say it. Sig-wise, jump shot 56. It's the Middleton base on very quick. I will say, we don't have a Middleton base on very quick yet, so just going to be kind of intrigued to see what that's like. I'm thinking Peja has a chance to be even better on next gen if you do apply blinders to him. That's kind of my thinking behind Peja Stojakovic being so high. at number 18. Coming in here at number 17, we do see the Dark Matter Joe Ingles, 6'8", 6'10", wingspan, 226 pounds with hotspots forever, 50 Hall of Famers, 11 on gold. Now, Joe is really a complete card all the way around. Can dunk the ball, athletic enough on the offensive end as well as can shoot it. Defensively, very solid as well, interior-wise and perimeter-wise. Really the thing for me is jump shot 36. I'll never hype up that release. I'm not a big fan of jump shot 36. It's not the worst release in the game, but it holds Joe from being even higher. Shift dribble style pro 2 size escape pro 3 move by the back. Again, there's a lot of things that I like that Joe Ingles does. Just can't put him any higher with that release of his that I'm not a massive fan of. Number 16, we do get LaMarcus Aldridge, 6'11", 7'4" wingspan with hotspots forever, 54 Hall of Famers, 6 on gold, 96 3 ball, only an 80 driving dunk, 88 speed ball, 86 photo, 90 speed acceleration, 92 lateral quickness. You look at the finishing wise, has no show time, that hurts. Shooting wise, everything besides steady. Playmaker wise, very solid. And then defensively, that's where I'm most impressed with LaMarcus Aldridge. 95 driving dunk, good defensive tendencies. Stoudemire base on very quick, just a mid release. Shifty dribble style, pro 2 tween, pro 4 move by the back. Aldridge is one of those cards. It's tough because he's not terrible, but he's not a top card in the game. So he belongs basically right in the middle of this list here at number 16, and kind of the polar opposite of LaMarcus Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge is just average. Bob Pettit, 6'9", 7 foot wingspan. This card's so high on my list, and when I say high, 15 is high for him because he does have the Hall of Fame blinders as well as shot 14. That combination on next gen is not bad, as well as his ability to dunk the ball, being a 95 defend. He deserves some respect if you are on next gen. Now, if you're on current gen, this card would be a bottom 6 or 7 card on this list. But on next gen, he might be even higher. So I just put him right here as some good dribble sigs because he might be one of the best cards on next gen, depending on if you can rock with that release or not. Bob Pettit is a next gen made card. So if you play on next gen, don't sleep on my man's Bob Pettit. I'm telling you guys that right now because I do think his potential on next gen is definitely there. Coming in at number 14, one step ahead, is Deadlift Shrimp, 6'9", 7 foot wingspan. This card's just a little bit better than the Galaxy Opal. It's just that simple, just a little bit of an improvement. 47 Hall of Famers, 20 on gold, 97 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 87 speed ball, 88 ball handle, 89 speed acceleration, 93 lateral quickness. Finishing wise, does have the gold showtime. Shooting wise, again, similar to a guy like Bob Pettit, Hall of Fame blinders. I do think Deadlift is going to be the better card between the two, even if you are on next gen. But I have high hopes for both from Gallo base, very quick dribble style, pro 2 sides of escape. Whether you are in current gen or next gen, I think Deadlift is going to be playable, whereas Bob Pettit is just strictly next gen. Like Deadlift, I still wouldn't recommend for a lot of people on current gen, but I think he's playable. Kevin McHale up next, 6'10", 7'11" wingspan. 7'11" wingspan is something you definitely want to love. Over a foot taller than his height. Hotspots from neither of the hashes, which kind of hurts his value a little bit. 50 Hall of Famers, 13 on gold. 94 3 ball and 85 driving dunk, 87 speed ball and 85 ball handle, 89 speed acceleration, 94 lateral quickness. No showtime, which reminds me a lot of his Galaxy Opal card. Shooting wise, he's just fine. No steady, only gold range. Play wise is fine as well. Defensively, that's where McHale is really going to get the job done for you. Trae Young base on very quick. Shift dribble style, pro 2 sides escape, pro 2 tween. So it's a pro 4 move by the back. McHale is going to be best just as a primary, like just on the defensive end. That's where you're really going to notice McHale. He's just kind of a worse version of Dino, in my opinion. I think that's the best way to describe how I personally feel about the Kevin McHale card. At number 12, maybe Jace Richardson, you could argue, should be higher, but the top 12 is very solid. 6'6", 6'11" wingspan, hotspots forever, 43 Hall of Famers, 7 on gold. Look at Richardson here, 94 3 ball, 99 driving dunk, 94 speed ball, 86 ball, 95 speed acceleration, 93 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame showtime, another next gen better. He's better on next gen. He's playable on both with the Hall of Fame blinders. Play wise, incredible, including the ankle breaker, and then defensively, he's just going to be able to get the job done. Tendency wise, very solid. Jump shot 31 on very quick, pretty solid release. Shifty dribble style, pro 2 sides escape, pro 3 moving behind the back. I like Jason Richardson, and trust me when I say the top 12 is going to all these cards are going to be solid. Allen Houston, Dark Matter, up one step higher than Jace Richardson, 6'6", 6'9" wingspan. Very similar card to Jay Rich. Very, very similar. The difference is Allen Houston might be a little better shooter, while Jay Rich might be a little bit better at attacking the rim. Allen got a 97 3 ball, 90 driving dunk, 94 speed ball, 86 ball, 94 speed acceleration, lateral quickness. Look at it, Hall of Fame showtime. Shooting wise, does come with the Hall of Fame blinders, range extender, flexible. Play wise, incredible. Doesn't have ankle breaker, whereas my man's Jason Richardson did, and defensively is going to be solid. Tendency-wise, good. Big thing here, Ray Allen based on very quick. Shift dribble style, Pro 2 sides of escape, Pro 3 movement by the back. Think of a better version of Bradley Beal, Ray Allen. That's what you're getting in the Allen Houston card. Moving on to our top 10 players within NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. Starting with John Collins here at number 10, 6'9", 6'11", wingspan, 235 pounds, which means on current gen, he's not going to have that Curry escape. What John Collins does do for you, 95 3 ball, 98 driving dunk, 89 speed ball, 86 ball to 95 speed acceleration, 93 lateral quickness, Hall of Fame showtime, shooting wise has every badge outside of steady, play wise incredible as well as defensively. There's only really one downfall I see with John Collins. And that downfall, especially with these dribble six, happens to be that he's only 6'9". If he could play this small forward position, he might be top 5 on this list. But only being 6'9" at power forward just scares me that little bit. Now, next up, we have one of the cards that, honestly, you could have this guy at number 1 in Arvydas Sabonis. 7'3", 7'6" wingspan with hot spots from everywhere. 53 Hall of Famers, 8 on gold. 96 3 ball, 90 driving dunk, 88 speed ball, 86 ball, only an 89 speed acceleration, 89 lateral quickness. Does come with Hall of Fame showtime, shooting wise incredible, playmaker wise incredible, and then defensively is incredible. My big thing for Sabonis is with an 89 speed and an 89 lateral quickness, those aren't the worst stats, but they're not the best stats either, and that's why he can't quite be as high as my next guy. Now, this is just my personal opinion. Tendency wise is fine. Set shot 8 on very quick is not a bad release. That release is fine. Dribble 6, he does have the shifty dribble style, Pro 3 sides of escape, Pro 6 move by the back. But the big thing is he's going to be able to burst on current gen, and that's all you're going to need Sabonis to do. Honestly, he is going to be incredible. Now, looking at this, I maybe would like to have Sabonis maybe at 7 on my list ahead of these next two guys. Coming in at number 8, one step ahead of Arvydas Sabonis is Dark Matter Hakeem Olajuwon. 7 foot tall, 7'3" wingspan with hotspots from everywhere outside of the top of the key. 51 Hall of Famers, 18 on gold. Now, you might be wondering, we'll tie. How is Hakeem better than Sabonis? 95 3 ball, 90 driving dunk, 88 speed ball, 86 ball, 90 speed, 95 lateral quickness. So stat wise, first and foremost, Hakeem is better. Hall of Fame showtime, shooting wise, everything outside of steady. Playmaker wise, Hall of Fame ankle breaker, quick first step. Defensively, he's got everything. So when you look at the total badges, I mean, this dude is missing what? Slithery finisher, but everything else, Hakeem honestly has. Tendency wise, incredible. Size wise, set shot 18 on very quick. Honestly, prefer Sabonis' release probably. Shifty dribble style, Pro 2 sides of escape, Pro 3 movement on the back. I just think as an overall card, I prefer Hakeem. But when you look at it, details, most people will probably prefer Arvydas Sabonis. Next up at number 7, we do see James Wiseman. James Wiseman is the same card as this James Wiseman, basically. A few more Hall of Famers, but they're basically the same card. 7'1", 7'6" wingspan, hotspots forever outside of the top of the key. 93 ball, 98 driving dunk, 90 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 93 speed acceleration, 95 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame showtime, shooting wise incredible, play wise incredible as well. You might want to apply space creator, but that would be it. And then defensively, so elite. Tendency wise, incredible, and as well as the Steph Curry base on very quick dribble style, Pro 2 size of escape for next gen players. That's going to be incredible, as well as a Pro 3 movement in the back. I think I'm higher on this James Wiseman card than the other one, and it really just comes down to the badges, right? The 10 more on Hall of Fame makes a little bit of a difference, and that's why I'm just a little bit higher on this James Wiseman compared to the other one, coming in at number 7. Number 6, this is where we start the tough part, because number 6 through really number 4, they're all at the same level. Richard Jefferson here, 6'7", 7-foot wingspan with hotspots forever. 52 Hall of Famers, 18 on gold. 97 3 ball, 98 driving dunk, 95 speed ball, 94 ball under 98 speed acceleration, 97 lateral quickness. Defensively is incredible. And just looking at Richard Jefferson, guys, stat-wise, going to be one of the best cards in this whole gauntlet grind. Hall of Fame showtime, shooting-wise, everything outside is steady. Playmaker-wise, incredible. And then defensively, going to do it all. Tendency-wise, perfect. Jump shot 57 on very quick. I don't know if you guys would love that release. I personally always love Richard Jefferson's release though. Quick dribble style, Pro 2 size of escape, Pro 3 movement on the back. It's going to come down to whether you prefer Richard Jefferson's release or if you prefer a guy like Gerald Wallace's release. 6'7", 6'10" wingspan with hotspots forever. 51 Hall of Famers, 14 on gold. 93 3 ball, 98 driving dunk. Basically the same stat wise as Richard Jefferson. Hall of Fame showtime range, flexible catch and shoot. Play wise incredible, and then defensively perfect as well. I might prefer Richard Jefferson, but most people I feel like are going to prefer Gerald Wallace. That's why I personally put Gerald Wallace at number 5, with Richard Jefferson at number 6. Now we get into the good old days of Terry Dischinger, the dentist. 6'7", 7'3", wingspan with hot spots forever. 48 Hall of Famers, 12 on gold. 95 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 94 speed ball, 86 pointer, 94 speed acceleration, 97 lateral quickness. And then you just look at the defensive stats all the way around. Hall of Fame showtime, shooting wise is incredible. Play wise, perfect. And then defensively, Terry is going to be one of the best defensive players in all of 2K. Tendency-wise, perfect. Rudy base on very quick. Quick dribble style, Pro 2 size escape, Pro 8 tween, as well as the Pro 3 boom on the back. There's a lot to love about Terry Dischinger. When I say that, I mean that Terry is going to be one of the best shooting guards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. So you're wondering, why is Terry not higher? Well, it's because we got Eddie Curry. Steady Eddie, 7 feet tall, 7'5" wingspan with hot spots forever. 52 Hall of Famers, 17 on gold, 93 3-ball, 96 driving dunk, 90 speed ball, 87 ball, 94 speed acceleration, 90 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame showtime, range, flexible, catch and shoot, playmaker wise, even has the Hall of Fame ankle breaker, handles for days, quick first step. And then defensively, that's where Eddie Curry is incredible. Tendency wise, perfect. Jump shot 38 on very quick. We all know that release is incredible. Shifty dribble style, Pro 3 sides of escape. Terrible moving dribble 6. My thing is, on current gen, he's going to have the burst, going to have one of the best big man releases in the game. If you're looking for a pick and pop 4 or 5, because he can play power forward, Eddie Curry is really incredible, coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is Cam Reddish here. 6'8", 7 foot wingspan, shooting guard, small forward, hot spots for 51 Hall of Famers, 13 on gold, 94 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 95 speed ball, 90 ball hitter, 95 speed acceleration, 95 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame showtime, every shooting badge outside of steady. Play wise, perfect. And then defensively, has so many Hall of Fame defensive badges. Tendency wise, incredible. Paul George base on very quick. Shifty dribble style, Pro 2 sides of escape, Pro 5 move by the back. I don't care how you feel about any of these cards in specific, but this is one card nearly everybody in the game should grind for. There's just something always different about how Cam Reddish feels on the court. This dude's going to be a top shooting guard in the game, probably a top 3 or 4 shooting guard in all of 2K. You're wondering who's at number 1? Yes, it's the man, the myth, the legend, Tacko Fall. He is an invincible card. Now, this card's not perfect by any means, but he is very good. 7 feet 5. 8'2" wingspan, hotspot from that left corner, 59 Hall of Famers, 3 on gold, 95 3-ball, 99 driving dunk, 96 speed ball, 96 pointer, 96 speed acceleration, 96 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame showtime, shooting wise, has every badge you could want. Play wise, he leaves a little bit to be desired, considering he doesn't even have quick first step. So hopefully you have a Hall of Fame quick first step, stacked up. At least you can get that on gold, but that's where he's going to need something. You're going to have to apply some playmaking badges. Then defensively, he's going to be solid. Tendency-wise, perfect. Sig-wise, jump shot 37. Basically the Thon Maker Joel Embiid release. Shifty dribble style, Pro 2 size escape. Next gen, obviously, is not going to be able to curry. Pro 2 tweet as well as the Pro 3 boom by the back. Do I think Tacko is going to be the best card in the game? I mean, on next gen, probably. Current gen, the hot spots definitely hurt him a little bit, but still, Tacko is definitely the best card that we did see in the Spotlight Sims Gauntlets today. So let me know who your favorite card is down below in the comments. Who are you guys most excited to grind for? Are you guys gonna grind it out for Tacko Fall if the challenges are easy for everybody to get done? Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.